All right, what you say, everyone. Good evening. It's DJ Mo D here on What You Say Radio, and it is Monday, March 14th. And if y'all listen to this interview, of course, it is Wednesday, March 16th. I got a very special guest making his return back here to What You Say Radio. I got Mr. Lomax in the house. What you say, Lomax?
Man, I'm glad to be here. How you doing, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I am doing great, my brother. It's so great to hear from you. Talk to you again. Before we get into the interview and actually talk about some recent events that affected your life, can you tell my audience a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and all that good stuff?
Man, I'm Lomax. Lomax is the name. Is my middle name, really my middle name, but that's the name that I use as an artist. But I'm from South Georgia, man. I live between Macon, Georgia, and Jacksonville, Florida, down here, kind of the middle of nowhere.
What you say? What you say? And how'd you get into the music business? How'd you start off singing professionally?
Well, man, I've been in the music business since around 11th grade in high school. I had my own band then, but really when I left home and moved to Atlanta, it's when everything kind of got on a professional level.
Uh huh.
And one of the first groups I played with was the big groups on a big level was Cash Flow.
Okay.
Back in '86, we toured with Cameo. It's one of Cameo's groups, and after that, I kind of left and came back and started playing with Marvin Seas for a little while, and then I left and came back, and then I started playing with Silk, Escape, Keith Sweat, Jagged Edge, and on from there, man. It just went on and on.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And can you tell us who were some of your biggest influences in the music industry as you were coming up or before you came up? Who influenced you? Who inspired you?
Well, man, it was because I came up and our house was in like a commercial block, and we lived right behind the black business districts. So right behind our house was like what they call the juke joints and the cafes, which what they call the piccolos and the jukeboxes played all the music. So I was influenced by so much soul music and so many artists that I would hear on the jukebox. But as I got a little bigger and a little older, I was playing with this guy, Charles Erlin, in New York, and he and George Benson had the same manager. I got a chance to hang out with George at his house. George was a real big influence, man, and so many other artists, man, because I'm a guitar player.
Okay.
That's my gift. So, but man, it's so many artists that I have listened to, man, that have been a big influence. I just could name one, man, but I couldn't name them all.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Definitely understand that. Now, I wanted to get into something that happened to you personally here a few months back here. Your house burned down, and first of all, I want to say thank God you're alive and you're well and you're still with us. You know, I'm sorry for the loss of anything. Can you just tell us a little bit about what happened?
Shit, man, I went to bed that night, man, but I think what it was a little fan that I had, and this fan was on like my balcony.
Mm-hmm.
So about 9 o'clock that morning, I was in the bed sleeping. I heard something on the balcony. It sounded like something. The blinds were shaking.
Yeah.
But I got up and I opened the door. And when I opened the door, man, it was like fire was everywhere, my brother.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. So it was like, I tried to put it out.
Uh-huh.
And I threw water on it, but I got second and third degree burns under my feet from trying to put it out.
Oh man!
And I don't know what I was stepping in. It was so much smoke, but I fell and bumped my head because I had thrown some water on the floor.
Yeah.
And the smoke got so overwhelming, man. I had to like lay on the floor and just back out.
Right.
Yeah, so I just backed out of it and back down the stairs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So did your house, did it completely burn down? Like you lost everything?
Yeah, man. I like in the front of my house was like my studio and the kitchen,
Okay.
and in the back side of my house was like all of my living room, my bathrooms, and my upstairs with the bedrooms and everything. I lost all my clothes and all my personal items, man, and everything like that, and everything that I didn't lose from the fire was water damage. But it almost got to the studio, man. But I guess by by the grace of God, he put it out, man. It just went out before it burned it totally.
Oh man, amen. And nobody hurt, nobody else hurt.
No, nobody else hurt.
Thank God.
It was 7 of us in the house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man, thank God all 7 got out safe and sound.
Yes.
That's a blessing. That y'all still here again. Thank God y'all are still here.
Yes, man. It was like three adults and like 4 kids.
Oh man, yes.
Yeah.
Glad your family is alive and well. And your music, and you talked about your music studio that was built in. That's part of your home, right? Your music studio.
Yes. My music studio was right in front of the kitchen. And it was like yeah, man. Just by the grace of God, it went out.
Okay. Man, thank God. Now, under all those circumstances and all the other crazy things that we got going on in this world, with COVID, the world war and this and that or what have you that we've been dealing with, and then you had to have that thrown on top of you and on your plate and everything. I know how hard has it been to focus on the music aspect of your life?
Well, it's like I kind of got things kind of set back up now a little bit. I just kind of got a little small studio kind of section set up.
Okay.
But it's like, man, it's just kind of hard being focused because of so much other drastic stuff, and you're trying to put things together, and it's just it's just hard, man. It's hard, but
yeah,
it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Now let's talk. Let's get back to the music here. What do you got going forward in this year, 22 and beyond?
Man, because of COVID, things are kind of letting up a little bit.
Okay.
And then we're working on some stuff, man, and working on some stuff with some other artists that were in some other groups, big groups out there. We're putting together some collaboration things. But I did one benefit, and there's so many artists, not so many, but there are a few Southern Soul and some other artists in the industry who have come forward and helped, man, and not a lot, but the ones who have come forward and helped, really made a difference. And it really showed me, who's who in the business, man.
Yeah.
Because this business is something else, man.
Oh yeah. Yes.
It's something else, man. This music business is, man, you just can't imagine.
Right.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. But it's like and I want to call the names for the ones who helped me and the ones who came out and showed love, the ones who've done so much. But then if I call those names, the ones that I don't call, people will know those are the ones who didn't. So I don't want to make it look like because someone didn't help that it was a bad thing.
Yeah.
But no one was obligated to help at all, man. But the ones who showed love, really, man, I really appreciate it because I had some people send me like $5, $7, and $10. And when I tell people that, they kind of want to come in. But I say, hey, you don't know. That might have been that person's last $5 or $7.
Come on now.
And they thought more about you, that you needed it worse than they did.
Absolutely.
So, hey, man, I appreciate everything that everybody did. I'll never forget everybody who did because I got names of everybody who did on Cash App and GoFundMe, and people who call, even just people who call and say, hey, man, I'm having a hard time now, but I just want to call and let you know what's going on. Yeah. And I appreciated that. And it really means a lot.
That's right, man. That's right. I'm glad you mentioned that because we don't know. We don't know everybody's circumstances and what they got going on in life or what have you. And for them to step up, hey, maybe that was their last, So
that's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm glad.
You are absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yes, sir.
What about Spring Fling? You going to be at Spring Fling this year?
Nah, man, I won't be at Spring Fling, but I'll be at the Peanut Festival.
Okay.
In Dothan, Alabama. Mother's Day weekend with Darryl Lee and Virgil down there, and the ones in Dothan and Alabama, that tri-state. It's going to be a pretty big show, man. We're looking forward
Okay.
to seeing everybody there.
Okay.
And I got a couple of other things that I'm doing, but hey, man, it's I'm trying to concentrate more on putting something out new.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And with that festival, are y'all promoting? Y'all in full promotion right now?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay.
Daryl. It's on Tri-State website.
Okay.
Who I think Lakeside. What's it? Myself, Lakeside. So many. Life Jennings is going to be there.
Okay.
King George is going to be there.
Okay.
So many other artists, man. And the fly is just so many names, man. But if everybody could just please go there and check it out, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And matter of fact, when we get off here, I want to make sure you send me that flyer so that way I can share it too and get that information out to the audience as well. So
I will. I'll make sure.
Yeah,
sure
absolutely,
sure.
absolutely. Now,
yeah, man.
Any overseas travel on the horizon for you?
Nah, man. The last overseas stuff I did, man, was in when I did I played guitar with Keith Sweat in '97, and after that I went overseas to Jakarta, Indonesia, Surabaya, Indonesia, Baku, Taipei.
Okay.
Where else did I go? La Manga, Spain, and different places. But man, since COVID and the way things are getting, and I could tell in 2000, 2001 that it was getting ready to get real crazy. And I told the guys who's playing with me, I said, hey man, I hope y'all save y'all money like I did, because I don't know when I'm going back overseas. It's getting ready to get crazy. I can tell it. And it has.
Yeah.
And it is, bro. It is.
It is. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Now, before we get out of here, Lomax, I do this thing now that I recently started up my interviews. So again, we play before we close out. I got 3 words for you, and I just want you to just tell me what immediately comes to your heart or mind when I give you the words. All right.
All right.
All right. The first one is peace.
What everybody, man, what everybody wants in life. It's more important than any amount of money you can make.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, R&B.
R&B is something that the world really doesn't know about until they come down south.
Come on now. What you say. And my final one is dreams.
Hey, man, dreams are something that we all have, and we need to make them come true and follow them, because what you got to do is throw yourself 100% into anything that you're doing in order for your dreams to come true. If not, man, you can dream a dream, but it doesn't do anything for you until you live it.
What you say. Man, that's it, man. Those 3, thank you for sharing your view on those 3 inspiring words, and hopefully you inspired somebody out there that's listening to this interview.
Yes.
Where can supporters and listeners today purchase Lomax music at?
Any of the sites, man, the digital sites, go in there and check it out, man. Check me out on YouTube. Be looking forward, man. I got some big things coming forward, man, and I just can't mention the names, man. But it's kind of going to be like a LSG group. Myself and 2 more other guys that's in the R&B world.
Okay.
We're putting together some stuff, man, and it's a kept secret, but I don't want to call the names, but we're working on it now.
Oh man, exclusive right here on WhatChuSayRadio. We got a 3-man group featuring Lomax coming up in the near future. Can we expect it this year, next year? Can you give us that?
Oh, it's coming out, man, in a couple of weeks.
Oh, come on.
We doing vocals now, man.
All right, that's what's up. Make sure I get some of that music to share out there.
I will, bro. I will. And hey, man, I like I said, I want to call the names, but I want it to be a big surprise when we do it.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, man. Yes.
Absolutely. And are you still, as far as your the fire in your house and everything, are you still taking donations or how are you on that?
Yeah, man. With my Cash App and stuff, we stopped the GoFundMe, but I didn't. Because of COVID, man, and I don't, because I'm a real private person, and I don't talk a lot and I don't ask a lot.
Yeah.
And because of COVID, I wasn't working,
Yeah.
and I didn't have insurance on my house, at a particular time.
Oh, wow.
So that's the only reason that I was doing the benefits and needing some help. I was just trying to get back. But, I did one benefit and it was okay. And I plan on maybe doing one more. And after that, if it does good or if it doesn't, that's it. It'll be God's will.
Yeah.
But if someone wants to find me on Facebook and they can find my Cash App or find whatever or get in touch with me, it's fine, man. Any small, whatever helps, and you keep me in your prayers or whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just your thoughts. Don't pray for me, pray with me.
What you say?
And everything gonna be all right, bro.
What you say? What you say? And what's your Cash App?
It's money sign. AARON, capital A, lowercase ARON, capital L, capital SPAULDING.
There it is. Can you give it to him one more time? One more time, Lomax.
Yeah, money sign, capital A, lowercase ARON, capital L, capital SPAULDING. It's like Aaron L. Spalding. Money sign Aaron L. Spalding.
There it is, y'all. There it is. Anybody want to donate for a great cause, that is the Cash App, and it'll be posted at the end of this interview as well. Lomax, my brother, I want to thank you for dropping by. I wish you continued success, praying with you on recovery from the incident and all that good stuff. Again, make sure you send me that flyer so I can help spread that about the festival coming up.
I sure, amen, and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, to think about me enough to have me on your show, man. It really means a lot because you never know, man, who's going to give you a boost or who's going to help. And I have to give people kudos who reach out to me and help me, man. And I appreciate the help and the thought, my brother.
Oh, yes. You're absolutely welcome, my brother. And the last word is yours, Lomax. Last word is yours.
Hey, man, keep your head up, man, because when you're looking down, you might run into something. Keep focused, bro.
Come on now. What you say? What you say? Lomax, thank you, my brother. Hey, we'll do this again soon.
Yes, sir, my brother.
All right.
Be blessed.
All right.
Got in a little late last night, jumped straight into bed. My old lady was still awake, and this is what she said. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, what the hell is on your mind? She forgot it was Thursday, and I had to work overtime. She told me she didn't care, and my job wasn't through. She backed that thing up on me and said, you still got work to do, yeah.